Hey YouTube, welcome to the Off-Grid Mountain Homestead. You might be thinking, what in the world have I got rigged up here? Well, I'll tell you. Alright, since our pump's been down, we've had to use rainwater and water from a friend's well. And I've had to keep the water chlorinated since it's rainwater. Normally we don't keep the daily drinking water tank chlorinated, this tank right here. Normally it's not chlorinated, but these two tanks have been chlorinated since we've been on rainwater. So I'm going to get rid of the chlorine smell and taste out of the water because we've been drinking bottled water and water from a friend's house out of the tap instead of this water for the last couple of weeks while the RPS pump was down. So what I got going on, I've got the top off the tank, and I've got the suction hose going down in a piece of copper pipe, because if not it'll just curl and float. So I've got that in the bottom of the tank so it'll stay in there. So it goes through the suction hose down to the pump, and then through the filter back up the hose into the tank. So to recirculate the water, remove the chlorine taste and smell out of the water, and if any bugs or anything like that was in the rainwater that I pumped up here, since it wasn't filtered when it was pumped, it will remove that as well. And I'm using the filter I got from a friend. It's a Boogie Blue Plus. It's for home and garden, for like RVs or for watering your plants, dechlorinating. It's a carbon block and it dechlorinates the water, removes heavy metals, toxins, etc., etc. So, and it's good for 45,000 gallons. So it's a carbon block filter. And I used this when we first started drinking out of the well until I had the water tested to keep our water safe. So I've used this filter before. It does a great job of removing stuff out of the water. So I'm going to run the pump water out of the tank back in the tank through this filter, and then I'll do the second tank the same way to remove all the chlorine taste and everything out of the water. So that's a good little filter for doing that, and this pump should be perfect for that. I'll run it about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and just check the water and see if the chlorine smell is gone, and then probably back flush the filter to make sure any contaminants have been removed. So I'm gonna do that. So just letting y'all know what's going on the homestead and dechlorinating and scrubbing this water. Thanks for watching the Off-Grid Mountain Homestead. Stay tuned.